Tulsi Gabbard just got confirmed, man. Look, man, this lady here is a patriot. She was a nominee of President Donald John Trump. So Tulsi Gabbard is the United States Director of National Intelligence, man. This lady, she's 43 years old. Man, I think she is. I think she is extremely, yeah. She's a good looking lady, man. She's definitely a good looking lady, man. I'm gonna say it, man. I'm gonna say it, dude. She's an attractive lady. It is what it is, man. Tulsi Gabbard is an American politician and military officer serving as the eighth director of national intelligence since 2025. She has held the rank of lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army Reserve since 2021 and previously served as U.S. representative for Hawaii's 2nd Congressional District from 2013 to 2021. Man, she's from Hawaii. And yeah, she's looks like she's in, man. Congratulations, man. Donald Trump and his administration kicking ass, man. They're not playing with you hoes, man. He is not playing. President Donald John Trump is not playing with y'all, and his people is getting confirmed left and right. This is another one here, man. You know, you got Tulsi Gabbard. She got the little white hair right there. I was listening to the confirmation hearings, man, and she was one of the ones I was interested in because she was in this all white. I mean, she looked great. She was in this all white, had her white hair popping right here, just laid like this. She looked like a superhero, man. I'm telling you, I believe it's Storm. I think it's, let me see. I think it's Storm, man. Let me take a look, man. I should, being the movie guy that I am, I should already know this. I just want to make sure. No, it's not Storm. Oh, man. What's her name, man? Let's see. Rogue. It's Rogue. My bad. She looked like Rogue, man. Rogue from the X-Men. Anyway, she looked like a superhero, man. In that all white, I mean, she looked clean. And then you guys will see right here, man. Welcome, man. The new addition to the Trump Avengers and the Trump Justice League. Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard took the oath Wednesday to become America's next director of national intelligence. Gabbard is a former Democratic congresswoman from Hawaii who left the party in 2022 and went on to endorse President Trump. During the confirmation process, she faced scrutiny from Democrats and some Republicans on the Senate Intel Committee for a 2017 visit with former Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad and for refusing to call National Security Agency whistleblower Edward Snowden a traitor. The Senate ultimately confirmed her nomination with 52 GOP senators voting in favor. Only one Republican, Senator Mitch McConnell, voted with all 47 Democrats in opposition. CBS News congressional correspondent Nicole Killian joins us now. Nicole, Gabbard started the process under scrutiny. How did she win over the majority of Republicans?
Well, I think it's kind of a pattern that we've seen time and again with many of the president's nominees. They face some controversy and skepticism at the outset, but ultimately, after going through the process, we're seeing, many Republican senators kind of fall in line and move quickly to advance these nominees, and that really has been their goal from the outset. Leader Thune has made clear that he wants to move quickly on the president's agenda as well as his nominees. So Tulsi Gabbard being no exception, but really what made the difference in her case is that even in spite of that contentious confirmation hearing that she had, one that she did both openly but also behind closed doors with senators, is that she did appear to assuage some of their concerns in terms of her views with respect to intelligence, particularly FISA and that government surveillance program. And she clarified her views about Edward Snowden, among other things. There were also questions about her qualifications as well. But ultimately, many senators who were on the fence said that they felt that she had assuaged their concerns, made enough commitments that they felt comfortable in supporting her nomination, like Maine's Susan Collins, for instance, or Indiana's Todd Young. So that being said, it was enough for her to clear the hurdle, but just barely.
So former Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell was the only Republican, as I mentioned, to vote against Gabbard. He crossed party lines also in opposing Secretary Hegseth. Why did he vote against Gabbard? And Are you getting a sense that maybe we could expect some more defiance given he's now out of leadership?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't necessarily consider it defiance. I think, Leader McConnell has always there are times certainly where he is in line with the party and obviously for many decades led the party and led the Senate Republican conference. But on the same token, he is someone with an independent mind. He's someone who is an institutionalist, and he is someone that has a noted history of breaking with the president, most notably with respect to his impeachment vote. So from that standpoint, Leader McConnell is never really afraid to go against the grain, if you will. But in this case, he just simply felt that Tulsi Gabbard really was not qualified for this post, that in his view, she had alarming lapses in judgment. And in terms of such a consequential role as the director of national intelligence, where you're really at the helm of all of the nation's intelligence agencies, he just simply felt that she just simply wasn't up to the task. And he felt that his role as a senator is to advise and consent and not consent if you don't agree with a candidate's qualifications.
So, man, Tulsi Gabbard, man, congratulations. I think just from what I've researched on her, man, she seems like a person that is qualified for the job for sure, man. You hear Mitch McConnell, who is a Republican, voted against her, voted against RFK. This guy, man, it makes me think that either he forgot he was a Republican, and I'll show you this video right here.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator. Penny. Yep.
Okay.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
They calling him Mr. Freeze, man. I mean, I'm not making light of it, but they are. People on social media calling him Mr. Freeze, and maybe he forgot he's a Republican, or this is what I think it is. Maybe he's nefarious, man, and maybe he is afraid. Maybe he's afraid of what they're going to find out. They're going to find out that this man's nefarious. This man's worth a lot of money. There's a lot of people, not only Democrats but Republicans, that have a certain salary. They get a certain amount of money. They get a certain amount of money that they're paid, and they seem to be great at generating money outside. Man, a lot of them is through the stock market. They're some of the best investors in the world, and like Elon Musk said the other day in the White House, maybe we should get stock advice from these guys. Let's dig into this a little bit. Let's dig into this a little bit, and let's find out, Elon. But yeah, man, let's get to this. Let's get to this next video, man, of Tulsi Gabbard.
In 2002, at age 21, Tulsi became the youngest woman in America ever elected as a state representative. That was not enough. In 2003, she joined the Hawaii National Guard. When deployed, in her re-election, her opponent raised the issue, could you serve the people that elected you if, in fact, you were deployed? What did Tulsi do? She withdrew from her re-election campaign in order to continue to serve our country in the war on terror. I refuse to question the qualifications of a woman who's worn the uniform of her nation and never taken it off for 22 years.
Tulsi Gabbard is an extraordinary person. She has been so focused on trying to reorient American foreign policy to a America first standpoint, not one of neo-globalist, internationalist wars and nation building at every single corner and every turn.
She is one of the greatest patriots, the bravest, most talented woman I've ever met. The national security of this country is something she takes to heart. We are so lucky as Americans to have her.
I trust Tulsi
Gabbard. She will be honest with you. She will be receptive to your feedback.
Tulsi is one of the greatest people I've ever had a chance to know.
As the DNI, she's going to tell it like it is. You've got to admire her directness, her forthrightness. The fact now that she's winning over the critics with her honesty, I think is terrific.
After multiple deployments and serving in the Hawaii City Council, she was elected to the United States House of Representatives, where she served 4 terms.
I will vote for her. I believe she's committed to strengthening our national security.
She served her city, her state, her country, while winning the support of the people she represented. At the ripe age of 43, Tulsi has the life experiences that match or exceed most members of Congress.
I love her. She's like a legitimate, awesome person.
She's very articulate, she's smart, and everybody just likes Tulsi Gabbard.
She is highly qualified, and it is imperative to this country and to the administration that she gets over the line.
What Tulsi Gabbard would represent is competence, honesty, forthrightness. She's critical.
Her exceptional qualifications, coupled with a proven track record of leadership and unwavering commitment to safeguarding our national interests, render her the unequivocal choice for this critical position. I know Tulsi will be fully committed to protecting all Americans during this pivotal moment in American history.
And rest assured, Lieutenant Colonel Gabbard loves this country, a fact proven by her willingness to put her life on the line to defend it.
Tulsi Gabbard, man. Yeah, man, I mean, this video right here, man, they've got some great things to say about her. It gives you a little bit more insight on who Tulsi Gabbard is. Man, a patriot, highly intelligent, man. If you've ever heard her speak, she's highly intelligent, very beautiful. She's a very beautiful lady. And I think that she has this country's best interests in mind, man. I think she really loves this country. She loves America. And I'm glad to see that she got confirmed, man. Let's get over here to, we got another video here. I think this video is her confirmation hearing, and you'll see her in the all white, looking like she an Avenger, looking like she's a part, an X-Men, looking like she's part of the Justice League, looking like a superhero. But let's check her out, man. Tulsi Gabbard.
Now, before I close, I want to warn the American people who are watching at home. You may hear lies and smears in this hearing that'll challenge my loyalty to and my love for our country. Those who oppose my nomination imply that I am loyal to something or someone other than God, my own conscience, and the Constitution of the United States. Accusing me of being Trump's puppet, Putin's puppet, Assad's puppet, a guru's puppet, Modi's puppet, not recognizing the absurdity of simultaneously being the puppet of 5 different puppet masters. The same tactic was used against President Trump and failed. The American people elected President Trump with a decisive victory and mandate for change. The fact is, what truly unsettles my political opponents is I refuse to be their puppet. I have no love for Assad or Gaddafi or any dictator. I just hate Al-Qaeda. I hate that we have leaders who cozy up to Islamist extremists, minimizing them to so-called rebels. As Jake Sullivan said to Hillary Clinton, quote, Al-Qaeda is on our side in Syria. Well, Syria is now controlled by an Al-Qaeda offshoot, HTS, led by an Islamist jihadist who danced in the streets on 9/11 and who was responsible for the killing of many American service members. Democrat senators in the past resorted to anti-Christian bigotry against some of President Trump's judicial nominees like Amy Coney Barrett and Brian Boucher. I condemn those actions as a Democrat in Congress at the time, as religious bigotry must be thoroughly condemned by all of us, no matter the religion. Unfortunately, there are some Democrat senators who still don't understand the principle of freedom of religion and Article 6 of the Constitution. Quote, no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Unfortunately, they're once again using the religious bigotry card, but this time trying to foment religious bigotry against Hindus and Hinduism. If anyone is sincerely interested in knowing more about my own personal spiritual path of Hinduism, I welcome you to go to my account on X, where I'll share more on this topic. If confirmed as Director of National Intelligence, I will continue to live by the oath that I have sworn at least 8 times in my life, both in uniform and as a member of Congress. I will support and defend our God-given freedoms enshrined in the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to your questions. Before I begin,
Tulsi Gabbard, man, looking fly in that all white right there, man. Man, I think she's going to do a phenomenal job, man. I think that Donald Trump has picked some heavy hitters. He is making impact, and I believe it's legacy about him. I think that he really wants to be known as the president that fixed this country. He loves this country, and he's picking people that love this country as well. This woman here loves this country, man. Tulsi Gabbard, congratulations. Thank you for being aboard, a part on our team. Thank you for being part of our team. So let's go into the her being sworn in.
We're delighted to swear in our next Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
Please place your left hand on the Constitution and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I, Tulsi Gabbard, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I take this obligation freely
I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
It's a big deal. Thank you. Okay. How is the Oval Office looking? A little different look, right? It's the Oval Office.
Easy.
Okay, we'll get a good one here. Okay, not bad. Ready? I'll stand up there. I think we'll do it right here. Come over here, Abraham. Okay, I'm sure there are no questions.
Mr. President, where will you be with
You know what, I'd like to have Tulsi say a few words first, then we could answer a couple of questions, okay?
Mr. President, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for the trust that you have placed in me to fulfill this critical position as Director of National Intelligence at any time, but specifically during this time. Unfortunately, the American people have very little trust in the intelligence community, largely because they've seen the weaponization and politicization of an entity that is supposed to be purely focused on ensuring our national security. So I look forward to being able to help fulfill that mandate that the American people delivered to you very clearly in this election, to refocus our intelligence community by empowering the great patriots who have chosen to serve our country in this way, and focus on ensuring the safety, security, and freedom of the American people. As you've said, Mr. President, this is what I've dedicated my life to, and it is truly humbling to be in this position, to serve in your administration, help to rebuild that trust, and ultimately to keep the American people safe. Last thing I'll mention that in your National Prayer Breakfast speech, you made a statement about your legacy of wanting to be remembered as a peacemaker. I know that I can speak for many of my fellow service members who are here today, veterans, Medal of Honor recipients, how deeply that resonates with us. For those who volunteer to put their lives on the line when duty calls, but to have a president and commander-in-chief who recognizes the cost of that sacrifice and ensuring that war is the last resort, not the first. So thank you for your leadership on behalf of my friends here and all who wear the uniform. We're grateful. Thank you.
Tulsi. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tulsi Gabbard, Director of National Intelligence, man. Man, this team that Donald Trump has, man, they are serious and they're already getting a lot of things done. I am looking forward to seeing what Tulsi Gabbard is going to bring to the table. I predict is going to be the same as what we've been seeing. I think Elon kicked it off. Elon kicked it off. You got Tom Homan also kicked it off. And then you have Pam Bondi coming in here. She ain't playing no games. You got Tulsi Gabbard, who has just been confirmed. RFK, who's just been confirmed. These people is going to light up the scoreboard, man. You already know. You already see it. Oh, y'all see it. y'all see what's going on. Man, that's it, bro. That's it, man. It's a wrap for the Dems, man. Y'all can be in shambles all y'all want. All that crying, hooping, and hollering, and name calling, that ish don't work. The people is seeing every day more and more, man. They see that y'all is just a party that did not have the best have the Americans' best interests in mind. You wanted to enrich yourselves, fill your pockets up, and that time's up, man. And I'm not saying that that's all Democrats, but I'm sure there's going to be some. Maybe there's going to be some on both sides of the aisle, man. That's going to be asked to step down or resign, or even worse, man, go to prison. So. Anyway, congratulations to the highly intelligent, man, patriot, beautiful woman. We're gonna call her Rogue, like the superhero, man. I think that's so dope, man. When she got the little white right there, I think it's dope, man. I'm a Tulsi Gabbard fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, man. I think she's going to do a phenomenal job. Congratulations, man. Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.